Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we were playing Farming Simulator 15 on Sosnovka, the Gold Edition map from Farming Simulator 15. And I have since replanted all the fields, cultivated and replanted, and looks like I planted them in barley. I didn't actually check and look and see what was actually on the planter before I started planting. I just started planting. And looks like this field is partially ripe with a couple of missing lines here and there from that cultivator. Yeah, for some reason the cultivator was missing a couple of spots here and there. I don't know why, but anyway. And of course the cultivator we're talking about here is this interesting cultivator. Key word in it that I happened to miss when I first bought it is front cultivator. But hey, it actually worked pretty good. This tractor is definitely a little underpowered for it, but it did work, and it did hard work anyway. It did cultivate all the fields. So that being said, let's grab a combine and get to work. Okay, let's get the combine fired up here, and we don't need that head. We need other one here. And yes, I'm using the wood, or the wood chip, yeah, wood chip storage here for the combine. Okay, started that field last time, so let's start on this field this time. Alright, worker, get to work. And you folks may be looking, hey, you got some money. Yes, indeed I do. However, I think I'm going to save it. I was initially planning on buying a tractor, and maybe, I kind of bought a cultivator, but I think we're going to have to buy another cultivator now. And we'll maybe still do the cultivator yet, but might hold off on the tractor and buy something, something else, seeing as how I'm somewhat close to it. Keyword being somewhat close. Excellent. Grab a tractor here and a tipper. Larger tipper would be nice as well. Oh, let's see what's here. Which, oh, let's put this guy in the tipper, I guess. And as you can see, I've got the four-wheel drive on, I got the rear diff lock on, and I've got the front diff lock on. Pretty much pushed that cultivator pretty steady 3 miles an hour. So obviously not very fast, but I think it actually did it faster than, it may have been going really slow, but it did it faster than our previous cultivator. Okay, and we should have a course play course for this field. Unload in that mode and drive the course. Okay, yes, he's good to go. Yeah, looks like he's gonna sit there. Excellent. Now let's do some cultivator shopping. We might hang on to this one for now. The only problem is I don't think I really have a planter to go with it. That's the only problem with it. Otherwise, it'd be really cool to get a tractor with a nice front hitch, 3-point hitch. And then I get a nice 5-meter planter. I don't know if I got any, though. Let's see what this. Yeah, 5 meters. Let's see, in-game wise. Yeah, that's 6. I thought it came, or there was a planter that came with it, but I'm not seeing it, and either it didn't come with one, or I don't have it the game. That, or again, that one's probably 6. Yep. That's only 3. This one's like 9. Yep, that one's 9. Like 20. Say 22. I guess it's 20 and a half. And then another, that's 15. And of course, this one's 22. And then a 14. These John Deere seeders here, by the way, we have those on the multiplayer server. This one's here is another cool one. The only problem is it doesn't fold up. So how you're supposed to transport that behemoth down the road, I don't know. Unless it does fold up, and I just don't know how. That's very well possible, I guess. Okay, back to cultivators. Like I said, I wanted to get those, but those are bloody expensive. And considering I can get like a John Deere wing disc here for cheaper than those. Anyway, that's 12 meters. .8 meters. I kind of want to get something I haven't used before. See how wide this is. I think it's probably 5, I think. 5.5. Like I've used this before, but I don't remember. And I like to say this was in 2013. That particular cultivator. Should have asked you folks last episode which cultivator I should have got. That one. Haven't used that one, but that's like 3 meters. No sense on buying that one. Or maybe we should just get the John Deere wing disc here. I know it's a little bit expensive. I'm looking for something cheaper, but that is a nice big cultivator. And we have a nice big tractor to pull it with. Remember if I've tested this one though, that's the only problem. I know these 3 here work. I know this one and these 2 work. I know the Vaterstad works as well. I don't know if I've tested these 2. Oh, because if I buy this, that's going to put me seriously set back on the money. Because after this harvest, I'll probably have pretty close to the money I want to buy the item I'm thinking of getting. If I buy this, we're probably going to have to do another harvest. If I stick with a cheaper cultivator, I might just be able to squeeze by. You know what? Let's get the John Deere wing disc. Why not? And I might have to do one more harvest yet before I actually get the item I want to buy. Being Thanksgiving weekend here, maybe I'll have time. I can do like a off-screen harvest or something. Yeah, money up a little bit. That's pretty much waiting for at this point is to earn some money. Okay, well, pick up our new disc. It'll be the biggest, widest item we have, I believe, at this point. And hopefully it works behind this tractor. Also, I changed my audio setup again a little bit. Hopefully folks can hear me okay. I did do a little sample test and it seemed like it was okay. It's probably going to be a little bit quieter than it was before. Ever since I installed Windows 10, my breakout box for my sound card stopped working. So I went in and changed a whole bunch of settings to get the audio to be somewhat okay. Oops. At least what I thought was okay. And then as Paul pointed out last episode, the audio was, the voice was really quiet. I'm not sure what happened for that episode, but yeah, he's correct. The audio was really quiet for some reason. I went back in and I changed the settings back to what I initially had before I installed Windows 10, because a driver came out for my sound card now, so I can use my breakout box again. Like I say, the audio might be a little bit quieter, but hopefully it's okay, hopefully. And by audio quiet, I mean overall, it'll be quieter. Okay, let's just take a quick look at this here a minute. I guess there's not a whole lot to look at. It's pretty much a disc. And how wide? That was 12 meters, right? Yes, nice blistering 12 meters of cultivating capabilities. With something funny going on in the back here, something to look right there. Wonder if we can pull something behind that. That would be interesting. I know in my area, farmers with their cultivators, you'll see that quite often. They'll be pulling a cultivator of some sorts, and then they'll have a second attachment behind the cultivator, either to level the ground or some sort of mulcher, to break up the clods and clumps. That'd be pretty cool if you could do that with this disc, but I don't know. It looks like it has a hitch on the back. Something we may have to test here at some point. Yeah, silly truck back there. Anyway, hopefully everybody's having a great Thanksgiving so far. Eating way too much turkey and pumpkin pie and whatnot. At least in the U.S. anyway, it's Thanksgiving in the U.S. Okay, let's see how this works here. I need to move over just a little bit there, not quite as wide as I had lined up for. Definitely don't want an offset. Silly Kirovitz, and it's actually, now that I think about it, I think this Kirovitz did not do good with the GPS. See how it goes here. If I get it lined up right, we'll see if it goes here. There we go, might have it now. Oh, maybe not. It's just gonna slowly. Okay. Here's the problem. I don't know if I can drive the GPS either, because the steering is offset. Or by steering, I mean the steering wheel here, the cab. We're sitting off to the right side. We're not sitting in the center, so. And I'm not too good at following the GPS from outside the cab either, so. Let's recalculate the width here now that we should be somewhat straight. 10.2. Okay, that salesman cheated us. That's supposed to be 12 meters. And the GPS says it's 10.2. Oh, by the way, I do have an answer to a question. I think it was Delco maybe asked it a while back. He was asking, and this just reminded me of it here, driving over this straw. How come my grass, and for that matter the straw that's on the edge of the field here, is not getting cultivated? At that time I didn't have an answer for him. My brother, who plays Farm and Sim as well, his grass and straw was getting cultivated, and he didn't particularly like that. And yeah, I didn't have an answer for him either. We tried getting rid of a number of different mods. He finally figured out what it was, and for him it was the chopped straw mod. So apparently with a chopped straw mod, it will allow you to basically cultivate this grass and essentially this straw that's laying here under. So yeah, at the moment I do not have the chopped straw mod in. I know for the states map I had it in, I think it was the states map anyway. I don't have that in at the moment, so I'm not having that issue. But anybody out there who's wondering why their grass along the edge of their fields, you know, if you cultivate under it, is getting destroyed, check this chopped straw mod. That's probably what's doing it. At least that's what my brother told me anyway. That's what was doing it for him, so... Okay, I'll read a couple of comments here. And maybe I'll just hire a worker for this while I read the comments. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to hire a worker for this, and let's get the planter over here. Also, start planting. And this Kurovitz is probably going to rapidly catch up with the combine, I would suspect. Anyway, on the comments, Eric said, Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Or if, probably when you watch this video, happy day after Thanksgiving. Or happy Black Friday. Do we want to plant? Let's plant canola again, I guess. Debating, do I want to plant corn or something else? Let's go for canola. And like I said, with it being Thanksgiving holiday here, what I may do, I'll probably, what I'm thinking, I'll plant the canola. I'm going to harvest the canola off screen, replant the canola, and then we'll probably come back and reharvest the canola, so that way I'll get to harvest in off screen. And like I said, hopefully we'll have enough money at that point to just the item I was looking at. Which, because I just bought a gigantuan cultivator, I no longer have the money for. Okay, looks like I better stop this guy because he's about caught up. Wait for him to turn around here a minute. Scott H was saying, Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And he also says, like they always say, White Thanksgiving, Brown Christmas, and White Easter. Isn't that the truth? I think that was that way kind of last year, too. We got a bunch of snow. I don't remember if Thanksgiving was actually white or not, but I know we had a whole bunch of snow in November, and then we didn't get like anything in December again. Yes, and here's Paul's comment. He says, your commentary was pretty nearly overwhelmed by the audio from the game, which I don't quite understand because it's been pretty good lately, I thought, volume-wise. Yeah, I guess I can actually turn it down one more notch. It's at 20. I could turn it down to 10. Oh, that was like a volume spike there. Yeah, I don't quite understand that because like the video before it there was pretty good. I mean, I like to keep the game volume up somewhat so you guys can at least hear it. but I definitely don't want it to be that loud. So like I said, hopefully I made some changes. Hopefully it's good. I did do a little test. It sounded like it was pretty good, but I'll have to wait, look at this full video here and see once, maybe I got like this Kurowitz is a loud tractor or something. I don't know. Or that combine. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's a good thing. Let's go hop in the combine here a minute to see what the audio sounds like from here, if it's overpowering me or not. Okay, the comment's taking a while to load here. Come on. Silly iPad. Okay, maybe not going to load. Well, that's fine if it doesn't load. I can read the comment. I'm just waiting for the video, the ad to play, so I can hit the pause button so that's not playing while I'm trying to read the comment. Going back to Paul's comment, he says, your commentary is pretty well overwhelmed by the audio from the game sound. Also says, when he heard of the GPS mod, I thought it was useless mod because of the hired help from in the game. Says now that he's used it for multiplayer, he likes it. And I know I have to say the same thing too. I first looked at the GPS mod, it's like, yeah, really? But boy, since I've had it, it's like my #1 favorite mod. And the reason being for that is because I like to do a lot of the work myself. Now I realize I'm not here at the moment because I'm reading comments, but because I like to do the driving myself a lot of the times, GPS mod is perfect for that. Also in Paul's comment, he says the storage buildings at the orchard are a bit close together. He says, but can be navigated around if you're careful. He says he kept getting fruit from it as he moved through them. LOL. Yeah, that's what'll happen. Also, I was asking, I wish there was a job log for short, long-term plans or goals on the multiplayer server. Says thanks for keeping up the learning experience and keep up the great work. Thank you very much for that. As for the short-term, long-term goals for the server, that would be a really good idea, probably. I know my typical long-term goal for any map, and this pretty much applies multiplayer, single player, any map I play. My goal is usually to own all the fields. And I'll have to say, I probably very rarely actually meet that goal. But, my main goal is like try to own all the fields, and I like to sub that with own all the major fields. So yeah, like I said, I typically don't meet that goal very often, but I like to at least own all the major fields. That's usually my goal. Now, Pleasant Valley, I think we owned all the fields there, or maybe there's like 1 or 2 or something we didn't own, but as far as I know, we owned all the fields on Pleasant Valley. I'm just going to unhire this guy here a moment. We'll turn the GPS off since we're not using it. And how are we doing over here planting? Looks like we're still planting yet. A bigger planter would definitely be nice, and fertilizer spreader now that I think of it. The problem with that fertilizer is we keep having, I keep having to refill it all the time, which gets kind of annoying sometimes. Kyle was saying not much snow left where he is. No snow left where I am now. And Kyle also says, Happy American Thanksgiving. Kyle is from Canada, I do believe, so they had Thanksgiving a while back. Rex was asking a video of how to take care of the animals. I will try to remember to do that when we start getting into cows and do some sheep or something on the server here. It's not really that hard, but like I said before, pretty hard to explain in a comment how to take care of animals, so. Paul said Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and Jeff said Happy Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you folks as well. Bob was saying, I'm not American, but happy Thanksgiving. And he says, great shots at the end there. They looked super nice. So yeah, for those of you who watched my Thanksgiving video there, I got a couple of pictures morning. I forget if that was the morning after the snow or 2 days after the I think it was the morning after it snowed. The sun was just coming up, a little bit of clouds in the sky. Really cool with some nice orange, pinkish, purplish colors there. Snow and the clouds and whatnot. And the pictures I got probably don't do it justice, but it was really beautiful out that morning. NJ Rail Fan says, great video and happy Thanksgiving. Okay, how much barley we getting off this here? It looks like we got one load already. We started with some in storage already, like 1,000 or something like that. Actually, it was probably 1,670. Assuming he took a full load in anyway. Okay, Mr. Combine, don't think you're done yet. I'm gonna drive you straight over to yonder field. The other field isn't quite ripe, unfortunately. Okay, stop driver, unload the course, load field 14 course. And no, we don't drive the course yet. Let's bring him over to the field, then we'll drive the course. And then we can rehire the Curo bits as well since we're done harvesting the field. And maybe before we end the episode here, we'll take a quick look at what I have for planters. See if we got something somewhat cheap, maybe. I guess I can tab to. I think it was like 2. Okay, rehire. Okay, quick look at sewing machines here in game. Next one up would be the Vaderstad 52,000. And mod-wise, that would definitely be a big step up. Also have a John Deere one. I think I've used this one before. Pretty much just a reskinned Vaderstad. That's all it is, actually. Yeah, so mod-wise, really all I have here would be those. So yeah, not a whole lot of mod choices. Might have to maybe go with the in-game one or something. Or maybe I'll look at some mods, see if I can find some better ones. Just doesn't seem like there's been a whole lot of mods coming out lately, so. Anyway, folks, I think with that, we'll wrap up the video here. Hope you folks all had a happy Thanksgiving. Don't do too much shopping on Black Friday. Otherwise, might get a little black after New Year's. Anyway, folks, hope you all had a good one. Thanks for watching, and till next time.